So today is kind of an exploration or a way of trying to make a pattern from scratch with using some really common techniques, and it should be really a lot of fun. Okay, let's do this. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and today I'm going to try to make that's a slightly complex sort of bracelet. We're starting off with this. It's just my little blank thing that's already kind of measured out to the size. And one of the things I've noticed in these bracelets that are about this size is making this sort of zigzag border. So we are going to start with a zigzag border. This is kind of a simple little repetitive thing that when done on both sides and stuff really kind of adds character to a bracelet. So let's do that. And for fun, we'll kind of bring it up to the end there. So there we go. All right, and now I'll fill in the underlying strings, but I'll speed that up so you guys don't have to deal with that. Okay, so next, let's add a string that's a little bit more like a lighter color, and it's going to do a zigzag along this edge. Kind of just a nice little line being held. Notice we're not even there's a quarter line going left to right here. We're not even crossing that yet. Hey, look at that. All right, so now I'm going to fill this one in. Okay, so now we have 2 rows going in there. Let's go back and add another one of these darks. Kind of sandwich in that one little row on the edge. Just gives it that sort of a isolated contrast. Again, we see this in a lot of bracelets, and it just looks good. So let's do that. And again, this is going to be kind of easy to knot up. There's nothing too crazy going on here. I think that goes up to the middle. We'll see what that does. All right, now I'm going to fill in the underlying strings again. Okay, so now we have our nice little zigzaggy border thing. The next thing, we're going to add in a third color. There we go. We're going to add in a third color. And I think, yeah, it just sort of, we'll put this on every other one. There we go. And I'll fill that in. Okay, so now we have a nice bright red row, but before we go any further, I think we're going to go and kind of close that in with the dark color. So the dark color is the only one that touches the silver and the red. So and you see we're just kind of following it along a straight line. It'll be really easy to figure out where that string is going. And there we have it. Okay. Now I'll fill that one in. Okay, so now we have a really cool border going on here. So now it's time to start working on the center. So again, we're looking for contrast. So we're going to start adding in the silver again. And again, this will be real easy to figure out where the string is coming from and where it's going to, because it just follows a nice zigzaggy line up. And this brings us actually to the center of the bracelet. So yeah, nice big diamonds. And then we can just bring that straight up to there. All right, now I'll fill that in. Okay, so now we're getting much closer to the end. Again, go for contrast. We'll put in the dark brown inside of this. Getting a little faster now, less clicks to get from one end to the other. Okay, and now I will add where the strings go. Okay, so now we just have the ones down the center here. So let's make those gray. And now I just have to figure out where those strings go. Alright, so now we have this whole side done. The strings that are left are ones that basically don't need to be of any color in particular, right? So let's add another gray, I think. And yeah, so we'll have 2 grays on this side, 2 on that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just fill this in. All right, and let's add another red. And that leaves us with 2 strands, and yeah, we'll just make those brown. There, so we have one whole side done. Now we can take the select tool and select this side here, copy, paste, and then we use the flip tool and we're going to flip horizontally, get the move tool and slide that right over to the edge. Why is that there? And it should line up. There it goes. And we can anchor that layer in place. So there, we have an interesting bracelet, but let's make it even more fun. All right, let's do this. Change that one and change that one. Change that one and that. And this one and this one. So this goes this way. So this way, this way, this way. There. Now it's even more interesting. And if we take and we copy all of this, Control C, Control V, this time we flip it vertically. And we line that up. Anchor layer. And here's our bracelet. What do you guys think? I think that was a quick, easy way of making something very, very interesting. And I'm going to have a lot of fun putting this one together. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. If you haven't already, maybe check out my Patreon. You can help support this channel. I have to say they really do make all these videos possible. So thank you to all my Patreon supporters. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.